Hello, everybody. Hi there. Hello. Happy Saturday. So here we are. Here we are. And my glasses are fogging up already. It must be warm in here. It's really weird weather. It's like hot, cold, hot, cold. Well, it could be me too, but it seems like this Vermont winter is just so up and down. It's so crazy. So, how's everybody doing? Good to see you all. I made this. I changed the. I changed the. What do you call it? The title, I can't even think, the title a couple times because I was just gonna do like a kind of a loose, Q&A, which we still can do, but I just thought, what's on your mind? And then I changed it to what's going on because I was catching up with the streams from last night in LA. Oh my God, guys, it's just crazy what's going on. And I was watching, some of those streams, and then I was like, oh, Natalie's on. So she's really good at kind of recapping it and explaining what the hell we're watching. So, yeah, it's just crazy. So, we can talk about that. Also, I had a stream with literally Serge, literally Michael, and Poe on the Go last night. And I tell you guys, that had to be in my top 20, if not top 10 favorite streams that I've done. And I've done well over 200. So, I'd like to chat about that a little bit and whatever's on your mind. So I'm going to do some um oh, are we getting in time of subscribe mode be set higher than 10 minutes? It can. I think you can customize it. Um, is are there trolls already, guys? I don't even know. Oh, I have Miss Summers on. Hi, sweetie. Glad you're in here. Just checking, scrolling down, make sure we don't have any trouble. Okay, awesome. Yes, it can. I've seen other creators do like 1 minute, 5 minutes, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna do 10 minutes because then I thought maybe the trolls will get bored by 10 minutes, but I can make it longer. I think there's an option for 20 minutes and there's custom as well. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do some greetings and then I got some pictures to show you. I'm really excited about, super excited about that. So um, just putting okay. Hi, SPTV Fanny. I'm surprised that setting isn't used more. It wasn't easy for me to find out how to do it, but I finally got it down. So, and I saw I think Natalie and a couple other people use it, and I thought right now we're getting an invasion of trolls, so I think it's a good idea to use it. So we got Rhonda W. Hello, hello from a poet. Hey, Brian, great to see you. Joel McCoy. Greetings from snowy Colorado. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well. Maya, aka Alice in Art Supply Horderland. Hey there. Great to see you. We've got Miss Sunrise Dawn, our fabulous mod. Hi there. And Dorothy Walters, East Middle Illinois here. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dorothy. And we got Cats, Pats, and Flowers. Hi there. We got uh I assume I think Serge pronounced your name correctly, and now I can't remember how he pronounced it, but I've gotta figure that out. Hi there. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. Morning. And we've got Violet L. Hi there. Hello, hello. And we got Leah, period. Hello, Leah. Kate Murphy. Hi there. And we got Corinne. Hi, Corinne. And Sarah Bell. Oh, I love that name. Sarah Bell. That's cute. Oh, yes. I can't start my morning without Feral Cheryl. Hi, Feral Cheryl. Chrissy Newton. Hello, hello. Good to see you all coming in. Andrea Neverin. Hi, Andrea Neverin. We got Simple Lady. The stream with you for last night felt so healthy and helpful on many levels and in many ways. Thank you to all of you. Yeah, thank you for saying that. That's a really good way to put it. It did feel very healthy. It did. It felt very healthy, very inspiring, productive. Yeah, I think it's a very it's a good way to engage without, you know, reacting to because that, some people know, if you know me by now, I'm a little emotional. So, which is fine most times, but I have been a little bit triggered this past week. I've been having a tough time, so it was so good to put it into perspective and just have like a very calm and just loving conversation. I really felt like it was just uh so easy to talk to those gentlemen. It really was. And to all of you. The chat was so um just so supportive and so smart. You guys are all so intelligent. I always say I love to surround myself with smart people. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, speaking of, hi, sweetie. Kelly Copter, hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Looking forward to whatever you have in store for us soon in the future. Can't wait. Suppressive pups. Hey, it's all gone conky wonkle. It has, hasn't it? It has all gone conky wonko. Man, it's crazy. To summarize on, if you're having as much fun as I am on the dung heap, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Yes, we love the dung heap. Janet, hey Janet, glad to see you smiling. Thank you. Yes, it's been a week. It's been a week, and it's good to hang out with you all, and it makes me smile. It really does. Leah, I was watching one of your streams a couple days ago, and someone was like, "I'm 30 minutes in, and I have yet to hear something compelling." LOL. Some people are willing to wait. That's funny. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess it takes me a while to kinda get into it. I do greetings. Maybe I should wait a while, but today, honestly, I don't have a big presentation. I don't have anything, major on my mind. I feel like I have, left it all out there, and if, you have any questions about what's been happening, we can talk. We can absolutely talk. But today I just want to hear from you. So, um, I think that what you all have to say is important and compelling to me at least. So that's okay. There's lots of other channels, but thank you for telling me that. Yeah, I got a kick out of that. That's okay. Sold that sold a I'm so bad at this. Sold at 001. Hello there. Good to see you. Holland, nice. Right, everybody's just chatting. Joel McCoy, hey buddy. Comment, I've had a rough last few weeks. These streams have been helpful for me. I hope it's been good for all of you as well. Kind of like group therapy. It is. It is. Oh, thank you. And I hope you're doing better, Joel. I know it's a rough time for you. Just stand your ground, right? Well, I won't back down. Don't back down. Um, let's we got. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going up because there were couple of comments that I think I missed. Sorry, there's a little conversation going on. Just if you want me to put it up, put comment because otherwise I'm not sure um, what if people are talking to me or each other. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the silence, guys. All right. Yeah. So yeah, there's so much going on. I was trying to piece it together, and then when I listened to Natalie, I was like, "Oh, okay, so that's what happened." So I guess if you go back and watch Natalie's stream, Natalie Webster, I think it's called Scientology: Life After a Cult. Most of you probably know who she is and have been watching her. She's amazing because she puts all the clips together, and people send her timestamps, and she kind of explains what the heck is going on. You know Yes, put question or comment. Thank you. Okay. When you do your way. Thank thank you so much. Do things your way, sweet lady. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, um, from what I gather, so the protesters were in front of La Poubelle last night, the restaurant where, Danny Masterson had, put something in somebody's drink, and you guys probably know what happened. And the owner had gone to court to when Danny was on trial to, support him, and she wrote a I think it's a she wrote a, letter to the judge defending him, and, you know, I forgot what that's exactly called, but she's basically supporting an R word ist, right? So people have been protesting out front. And the first one to get arrested, I think his name was Josiah. It turns out, not really sure if he had if he was just because he had an existing warrant for his arrest, but it is a little bit sus that they chose to do it right in front of the restaurant, in front of the protesters, maybe to, make an example out of him. And then there was a lot of things that went on. A woman came out of the restaurant. She lunged and hit, well, she hit two cars. Then somebody else hit, what's his name? Oh, geez. I thought I should have written it down because so much happened. Um, LA Camp, LA Camp. And he was assaulted, and he ended up getting arrested with somebody named Danny, and then our friend defender of ants got arrested. It was like, "What is going on? What is going on?" And they showed all of the police cars just lining up. It was just crazy, just chaos. And, people were, yelling about corruption, which we see it. We see it plain as day. And I guess it's gonna take time to, have it all kind of come to a head and something be done about it, but I'm just glad that it's all live. It's all been, captured and from different angles, and just the things that are going on are just nuts, but I'm glad that, it's all being captured. So, okay. Just starting some things. Oh, thank you, Sunrise Dawn. Yeah, you can find Natalie there. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Solda. Question, Marilyn, who is the best trauma specialist in on SA in the USA? Please, if you know. Trauma specialist on SA. I'm honestly not sure. It's probably something you could Google. I don't know. It's probably subjective as well. I don't know as there is a prominent person. I could tell you a cult specialist, but essays, I'm not really sure, honestly, but it's probably something you can look up, so yes, earworm. Comment, Marilyn, do you know what an earworm is? If not, it's when someone sings any song and gets stuck in those, "Oh, you're singing Won't Back Down?" Now I got that in my head. Yeah. Remind me, I wanna show you those pictures. I probably should have started with those, but Kate Murphy. I'm so furious over what happened to the Squirrel Squad last night. I'm truly planning a trip from North Carolina to LA ASAP. Good. That sounds good. And it reminds me, one week from today, the second many of the second gens are going there. So I am there for it. I can't wait to see them in front of those buildings in LA, facing their abusers, standing up for their rights, and coming together like a family. Because, Liz Ferris was on last night and she made the point that she's, she doesn't really have family. So this is her family, her fellow second gens. So, and third gen, I should say. Definitely Liz Gale Gale. Oh, Jada from Another Planet. I watched it. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah. Miss Sunrise Dawn. I was trying to keep up with all the streams last night. I finally gave up and thought, "I'll just catch Natalie in the morning." Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Me too. I do that too. Oh, I got my Rodney cup today. That always makes me laugh, especially since I didn't plan it that way, so it's too funny. Ace I'm sorry, Asun? Comment, "The chat last night was without any tension, honest and wholesome. It was really lovely." Yes, it was, it really was, and, yeah, I'm glad I put it on subscriber mode. I thought maybe that would help, and I really think that, um, people are starting to really want to see, some reconciliation, and if that doesn't happen, we just need to kinda move on, right? Um, it's I you know, you guys know that I am a firm believer in being able to talk about things, but also to come to talk about solutions, and we it was such a good talk because, I gotta say, literally Serge and literally Michael, they are just so amazing the way they express themselves, the way they support each other. And I'm so glad that Serge found his archangel angel, his archangel Michael. Yeah. And the way Serge just expresses himself and just goes right to the heart of the matter, you know, I'm just I'm floored. I would love one day to see him speaking in front of Congress. I just think that really needs to happen. I would love to see that. He is an amazing orator, a poet, and it just comes right out of his heart. I love the passion. So, all right, going back down here. Okay. So that yeah, we need two good cops to arrest the rest. Yeah. Yeah, comment. People have been raising legitimate flags about LAPD corruption for decades. Yep. I sincerely hope real action for change is taken this time. Absolutely. I mean, I remember the Rodney King and events and the LA riots, and that was just insane. How they handled the corruption, and it started with them. Yeah. So um I want to show these pictures and then we can get back into whatever's on your mind, but I'm really excited about this. All right, let's do this. All right. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, so cute. Okay, this is Marcy sent this in. This is Mina. Oh, it's a her. This is Mina, a German Shepherd that rescued. It was a rescue, but Marcy says it was the other way around. Mina rescued her instead, which I believe that. Totally understand that. I've had some rescues that have rescued me, definitely. Now, the next two photos are from Rodo, RODO, and this is Luna. Look at, oh, isn't she precious? And then the black and white dog is Peyton, and Rodo says she loves dogs with curly tails. So do I. So do I. I think, yeah, the last four dogs I've had have had curly tails. I love it. Okay, next we got our friend Jilbo Baggins, and the first one is the orange kitty. This is Mister. He looks so comfy. He's on a whole stack of blankets. I love it. I love it. Next is Olga, the little tiger kitty. Aw, oh no, that's a calico. What is that called? Is that a calico? Oh, this Olga. Oh, beautiful. Okay, and next is from Cats, Bats, and Flowers. She's got two rescues. Look at the tongue. It's so funny. I love cats. They can barely fit in that little nesting thing. That's great. Oh, look, yeah, so sleepy. And so Cats, Bats, and Flowers sent those in. She said those were her last 2 rescues that she has, and, because she has a bunch of them, and these are the 2 she got recently. They were rescued this is sad, guys. Honestly, I think it's a trigger warning because animal abuse is triggering to me, at least. So, trigger warning, guys. I won't, get into detail, but they were rescued from a raw dog food factory. Um, some of the employees thought it would, be funny to use these precious kitties for target practice for sport. So, thank you, Cats, Bats, and Flowers, for rescuing them, and I hope karma gets those terrible people. Ugh, that's just I can't imagine. I mean, look at that. Look how precious. So, oh, these are my these are my little babies. I just had to snap this picture this morning because they were being so sweet. They love to hang out in the kitchen in the morning and sleep next to the window. There wasn't really any sunshine this morning, but they like to cuddle. It's kind of cold in here this morning. So that's Rocky and Apollo. If you don't know them yet, there they are. And so our friend Maya from is it Alice in Horderland? She sent in these pictures and oh my god, she is so talented. If you know her, you know how talented she is. Amazing. So she did a sketch for me. Thank you, Maya. I love it. I love the yarn. I love that I'm smiling. And you got my necklace, my plants. Isn't that amazing? You got how my hair is just so like different colors. You are so talented. Thank you for that. I'm gonna treasure that. That's so great. Wow. And then next one, oh, look at this. This is Sander, and he hangs out under Maya's desk while she's working. Isn't that precious? Oh my goodness. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So so there you have it. If anyone wants to send me pictures, if you can email them to coffeecultsandcrafts at gmail.com and just put photo or something like that. Just make sure you put photo and then photos of or whatever. But I'm going to just look for photos because I get so many emails, a lot of spam, a lot of things from YouTube. Every time I get a comment that comes up. So I really have to scroll down. So please stand by for a sip of water. Yes, Kate, thank you for taking care of yourself. Yeah, yeah, it's very triggering to me as well. I totally understand. Okay, let's go down the line here. Jason, comment. I remember Aaron once saying to Michael in Alive that he thinks they are made for each other and are so good together and to each other. I totally agree. They give love, hope. Yes. Yeah. Couldn't say it better myself. Yeah. You can totally tell that. Hmm. Six pack abs. Hi there, Marilyn. My brother lived in a burn unit for 4 months. He has Um, he has me. You didn't have anyone. No one knows what that's like. You are a force of nature. You are strong. Thank you so much, Six Pack Abs. Thank you. Um, yeah, I know what that's like. I was in for at least 2 months. Um, but it is amazing how the human spirit just can survive and even thrive through things like that. And how I have a lot of people, and I have all of you. So I love that. But thank you for sharing. And I hope your brother's doing well now. I really do. Hey, little mink. Hi there. Glad I caught alive. I had a quick trip to my allotment this morning and I'm now aching in a bit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Need a good catch up and some kindness of Marilyn. Well, sending lots of love and please take care of yourself. Get some rest. And I know about the achy yeah, I know about the aches and pains. I can Totally relate. Yeah. Kate Murphy, LAPD is the worst offender in all of this. Agreed. Agreed. My there you are. So much cuteness. Yes. Oh my goodness, I love Sander, and thank you so much for that sketch. Oh my god, that's amazing. You're so talented. Sola, uh, comment, bad cops, call internal affairs. Maybe they can help if you have proof. Yeah, Poe was saying, last night to, go over their heads instead of just calling the local police, and it shouldn't be, like, us who don't who didn't witness anything, who don't live there. It should be those that actually witnessed it and to go over their heads, and hopefully there'll be an investigation into how it was handled. Yeah. Oh, a tortie. Okay, thank you. I didn't I I never had one of those. I We had cats growing up. I love kitties. Yes, what lucky hams they are now. I know. They precious. Yeah, we should maybe do a stream on fibromyalgia because that's what I have, and it is a bitch. It is. Really is. Yes, what beautiful babies. I'm happy they're in a loving home now. Great. Yes, great painting. Awesome. Yeah, that is so amazing. I loved the paintings that she did of Gertie in the manger with the Lord. That was awesome. Joel McCoy's soapbox. I love your soapboxes. It's been a while. We all love our pets, but what will happen to them if something happens to you? Plan for it. Don't let anything bad happen. Think about it. Make sure they are taken care of. Do it today. Yes. Do it today. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah. Miss Sunran, I had to smile last night when someone said they wanted to adopt Serge, and Michael said, "Sorry, he's mine." Yeah, that was so cute. So, so, so cute. I loved it. Mm. Oh, sorry. If you hear that, that's my daughter. I gotta just mute. I gotta mute. Sorry. She's fine. She's just talking about a clam chowder cook-off in town. Every year they have that. Oh, yeah, Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. My boys have a gig tonight. Looking forward to that. So I won't be in the chats, but I will get the replays and catch up with y'all. So yes, agree, Joel. My family knows to take care of mine. Yeah, my it was my pleasure, Marilyn. Oh, thank you again. That was amazing. I'm so impressed. Tamber June, oh my God, you have fibro, not fun. They thought I had that, but it ended up being something else. My best friend has it though, my sister too. Yeah, it's very common. And when I was finally diagnosed about 15 years ago, they really didn't know what to do. They didn't really, and they still, it's still tough, but um, it was, called a syndrome, and it really, there wasn't much information on it, and even really, really hard to diagnose. So yeah, I've been living with it for a while. Mhm. Comment, Maryland. I'm from Holland. Yesterday, I called Homeland Security to make it a better place here. We'll stop at nothing for our kids and yours. I call until my battery needs recharge. There you go. There you go. Little Mink. I have the joy of chronic fatigue syndrome, fibro, PTSD, depression, and anxiety racking them up. Yeah, I think I have all those as well. Yeah, it's tough. It really is. DRS, hey there. Until a major lawsuit against Hollywood LAPD and officers making money in overtime from Scientology, abusive system and innocent folks won't stop. agreed that something needs to happen. There needs to be a major lawsuit or something. I'm not sure what the answer is, but something's gotta give, right? Hey, Jen. Just finished your stream with Poe, Michael, and Serge. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, I see, is Natalie must be done? Because people are coming in. Hey, everybody, good to see you. If you wanna back it up, there's some really cute, fur baby pictures, and Maya did a sketch of me, which was amazing. So, great to see you guys, everybody coming in. Oh, no, it's okay. Cats, bats, and flowers. I know you didn't mean to trigger that's why I just put a little, a little thing out there. We talked about triggers the other day in our stream, and, it's just a way to be able to prepare yourself, and some people, are triggered by, different things, and the thing that really got me the other day when I was, doing the stream called, it was called The Big Lies, What a Tangled Web. That was the stream. About in the middle of it, I was showing a clip and, asking, if there were any Sea Org, ex-Sea Org members in the chat, and Blow Drill and Liz, raised their hands with emojis. They were like, "We're here, we're here." And I asked them, what their accommodations were like, how much they got paid, and all that, and um, Liz said she lived in on a bunk beds and no AC and like 90 degrees and with roaches all over the place, just terrible. And then Bojo said he was making $16 a week when his quote stats were up, $16 a week. He was working 120 hours a week and didn't have any like toilet didn't have money for like necessities like toilet paper and toothpaste. And for some reason, the part about the toilet paper and the toothpaste, I think it was building up because I'd heard all these things. And somebody was kind of in the clip I was talking about, not going to mention any names, was basically saying millions of dollars isn't much, that, this place that they had was really, really nice, not really to their taste. So I was like, hold the phone here. Okay, guys, what real, what's your input? Like, how were you treated, right? Was this up to your, taste? They didn't have a choice to have tastes. They had to live in these terrible conditions. And when I just heard the thing about the toilet paper and the toothpaste, I lost it, and I shut the camera off for a sec. If you were watching, I shut the camera off for a second. I just I guess I was triggered, and I heaved, but I composed myself and got back on. And, when you have a trigger warning, I guess it's good to assess it, like, "Okay, am I ready to handle this?" And I'm glad you all were very understanding, and I was able to, sometimes you don't see the triggers coming, right? And I basically triggered myself by doing this, but I'm glad I did because I feel like it made me stronger. So for what it's worth, it's gonna give me more, more will, more fuel, more passion to fight. And Michael had such a good point about, trying to think of how he put it last night. I should have it right at the tip of my tongue, but he was, basically talking about how when you kind of go into a spiral and then you come back up stronger. So I forgot the two words he used. If you guys were watching, let me know. I should know, but because I'm still half asleep. Jilbo, hey, Jilbo, I emailed you and I showed your fur babies. So, hey there. Let me know if you got my email. All right. Just going to start some things. Oh, Gretchen, I didn't know that you had fibromyalgia. It's really tough. Cold, rainy days are particularly bad, hard. Yes, I'm right with you with that. And yeah, Gretchen, if you'd like to chat about it, I would love to talk to you. My email is just my channel name, coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. That would be awesome. Yes, I was gonna mention that too. I was so happy to see Aaron back yesterday. Yes, it was awesome. So I missed his I think he did 1 or 2 short streams, and then he said he was gonna do a longer stream, like an explanation of where he's been for a week. The poor guy. Oh my god. Well, I was coming off of the stream with, Serge, Michael, and Poe, and Duncan mentioned to me, he said, "Hey, Aaron's coming on soon. He's gonna talk about, how he's been." And I was like, "Oh, cool." So actually I was sitting here and, um, I popped it up because I was just cleaning up and just doing some things in here while I was sitting, and he talked about his physical issues, and he was very it was kind of it was gross, but it was kinda cute too because it was like he was talking to his friends, which he is talking to his friends, you know? And, he's like, "What do you think, guys?" And this is what happened. He's just so it is like, I've talked to him on the phone several times, many times, talked to him in StreamYard, and he totally is on screen the way he is off screen, totally. And at one point, he was, looking for, Barb. She must have been out, having a great time on on a Friday night. I hope. I hope. And he listed the people that he had as admins. He said, "Hey, if anybody wants to um, start some questions," and I was sitting right here, so I was like, "Okay, sure." So I popped in there and got to talk to him a little bit afterwards. So that was great to see him and talk to him, chat with him after. So, hey, Lori Place. Yeah. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, chat. Scary day. Yeah, really is. One sec. I'm just going to get some water. Yeah, we were just talking about all the stuff that went down last night. And if you have any input, I would love to hear it. And if you want to jump on, you can do that too. But I would just, yeah, my mind is like, I don't know. I'm just floored by everything. It was so hard to keep up with. So, Corinne, question: how would I share photos? You can email me uh, at, I don't have it here. There it is, coffeecutsandcrafts@gmail.com. And just make sure you put photo in the subject because, like I said, I get so many emails and even like spammy type emails. It's so hard to sift through them. So, I don't want to miss them. All right, talking about therapies. That's great. Yeah, we should totally do a stream on that. And Gretchen, if you're up for it, I would love to do that with you if you want, if you're interested. Um, Asun, for some people, a few hundred or 1,000 are little money, change money. For others, every dollar is a matter of starving or not. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's important to be sensitive to that. If you're a public figure, if you're out, just my opinion, my opinion. Don't mean to sound super judgy, but yeah, I think that unless you're targeting a certain audience, and not it's not like a public thing, I, I think you really need to kind of read the room and know your audience. That's my humble opinion. Yeah. Erica. Hey, Erica. I have a severe panic disorder, more accurately, PTSI, and a bunch of triggers. I can't list any of them. I know them when I encounter them. They don't even make sense to me half the time. Yeah, I can understand that to a degree. I mean, I can't pretend to know, how you're feeling, but sometimes I just am like triggered out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know that was gonna just set me off, like the toothpaste and paste and toilet paper thing. I was just yeah, it really that was like the tipping thing point during that stream. The, I have fibro as well, diagnosed at 19. The cold, warm weather in my area makes body ache like crazy. Yeah, I hear you. Same here, and that's what's happening right now. Yeah. Julie Markham, I have fibromyalgia too, several of us in here. Yeah, and my doctor and my rheumatologist both said that most likely it is connected to my history of trauma. And he said it usually comes on when something, either an illness, an accident, something really, major trauma comes on. It could be, you know, manifested. It actually like can start, but it's been kind of like there building up, but it can, come on usually, in my case, it was my mid-30s that it came on, and I didn't know what it was. And this was more than like 18 years ago now. So I they thought I had Lyme disease. They had, every battery of tests. I mean, I was a pincushion for months. And then finally, this was in like 2006, I started going on the internet and trying to figure it out for myself. And of course, back then, especially like it was hard to like piece things together. And I told my doctor, I'm like, I need to see a rheumatologist. I'm pretty sure. And I've told that story before about how he said he believed me, and yeah, it's been a battle ever since. It really has. Different medications, I gained a lot of weight. It's been hard, but I've learned to try to manage it. Luckily, I have friends and family, my husband around me that really understand, and I can work around it and I can manage it as best I can. And yeah, I'd love to talk about that because I feel like you know, I wanna talk about whatever important to you guys. It doesn't have to be cults every single day. One day we did, Joel had suggested doing a stream on fur babies or on pets in general, and we did. We did a whole stream on that. So, we're a community. We can talk about whatever we want, right? So, Jen, I love this. I'm visiting family in Florida and drove by a goldenrod Ave last night. Snapped a pic. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you wanna send it to me, you can email me. You can email it to me at coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. Yeah, if you guys have any, Scientology related pictures, any, nice scenery, of course, fur babies, any craft projects you're working on, if you wanna show us your paperclip collection, I don't know, anything. Well, not anything, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys. Oh, little mink. I feel like we've all bonded with Aaron a little more now. Yes. No one likes the money squirrels. I know. I know. It's funny because Rabbit was in there and people were like, "Oh, Rabbit, you're just in time for the butthole talk." And I start that and he didn't pop it up, but I just wanted him to see it. I just thought it was really funny. He probably didn't pop it up because he didn't want to embarrass Rabbit, but I just thought it was really funny. And then people were like, "Oh, you're nauseous. Yeah, Erin, you're pregnant." I mean, some of the comments were I had to put some of them on. I had Lori, Marilyn is here. Yeah, you saw me right away. I was lurking. I am a serial lurker. I am. I was just listening. And then as soon as he said that, I was like, I'm here. I can do it. Yeah. I think part of it is that I like to listen. Sometimes I like to chat, but usually I keep my hands busy. And then I'm afraid that if I say hi, and then people say hi to me, and then I miss them, I feel bad, Or if someone asks me a question, I don't want people to feel ignored. So yeah, yeah, birthing pain. I know, poor guy. It's terrible. Tamber June. I watched Michael's stream. I'm so mad with the LAPD locking them out of the waiting room and not updating the mother of the detainee on her son's condition, what was going on. That broke my heart. I know. Oh my God. And did you see the wife of, I think it was Danny, she was trying to get information. And it's just unbelievable how these people are treated. I just can't believe it. Yeah. Tamara June, Maryland, where do you get your yarn? Do any places I can get good comfy yarn for not so expensive. I check the clearance bins, of course. Yep. But if you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them really. Um, Honestly, I just use worsted weight because I'm not really making like fluffy soft blankets these days. I'm making, amigurumi, which I find I find that for what I do, just the red heart yarn, which is probably, not the most inexpensive, but one of the most inexpensive brands, but I like it because, the feel of it. Number 1, it has some give. So when I was crocheting with cotton, I was getting tennis elbow. Never played tennis in my life, but I was really getting a lot of pain on my tension arm, not my crochet hand, arm. But I do get, wrist things. So I got those squishy um, hooks, and the acrylic seems to be better, and I crochet really tight. I crochet really tight. And, I find that because what the type of crochet I do with the amigurumi, and I do most freeform, I do kind of my own patterns. I, like to be able to sculpt it, right? So if you're using fluffy yarn, it's it's hard to really, make, the shape that you want. So that's what I do, and it's the cheapest yarn. So oh, you did? Oh, no. I emailed you a while back. Hope it went through. I never saw it. I'll check it. It probably went into spam. I will check it. I'll um search your name. You have fibro? Oh, I think I knew that, Laurie. Okay, I will answer that today. I'm so sorry, Gretchen. I didn't mean to be so flaky. I can though sometimes. I apologize. Joe McCoy comment. I'm just a dumb hick from the sticks. You are not. I'm sure of one thing. Michael has a superpower. He knows how to really listen, proves what a great person he is. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He's just got such a calming presence. And when he does speak, people listen, right? And he's so supportive of Serge. And I love that. My I have fibro too. It's a typical trauma disorder. Yeah. Oh, me too. A lot of me too's here. Hey, Joe. So good to see you. Hello, hello. I like Saturdays because get to see Joe. Sarah Bell. I was told my fibromyalgia was triggered by trauma as well. I was diagnosed almost 15 years ago. Yeah, I think mine was about 18 years ago now. Yeah. And it was fairly new diagnosis. Absolutely brought on by trauma. Same when I was about 31. Yeah. Erica. Hi, Erica. The sooner we understand that all mental illness is a physical medical condition, the faster we all can progress toward treatment. The brain is an organ, not a magical emotion box. I hear you. I hear you. Um, everybody's talking about their conditions. I love that we can pretty much talk about anything. I love that. Jen, I sent you the picture just now. Okay, great. All right. I don't think I can, pop it up. Well, I might be able to. You know what? I'll just prepare it if you, can watch. I think I'll be on tomorrow. Not positive, but next time I do one of these, I will definitely add that to it. So, yeah. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I didn't know what it was either. My rheumatologist diagnosed me. I manage it the best I can too. Yeah. Yeah, Lori plays you fibro too. Yeah, we definitely should talk about that because there's so many people that have it, and um, it is hard to manage. And I think that I'll be honest, guys. When I first started, kind of fooling around in Facebook, this was probably I don't know, close to 10 years ago now. But I joined some fibromyalgia groups, and I just didn't really find them to be helpful. I really didn't because I don't know, it just felt really, like I just felt kinda sad and hopeless when I left, when I would finish reading things, and people would be, like, pressuring me, like, "You should go on SSI, you should do this," and it's fine, some people do need to do that, but for me, personally, I just didn't wanna take a ton of medications and go on SSI and just, like I did try all the medications, but I just didn't like how they made me feel. So right now, I manage it. My doctor did have me try something recently, and so far it's not really necessarily helping the pain, but maybe like the mental anguish of having the pain. But I just try to do stretches and listen to my body. And I take a lot of naps because I can't sleep usually more than 4 or 5 hours at a time because I wake up with muscle cramps and pain. So yeah, it definitely is a whole body thing, a brain thing. It is physiological, but it's also, can be brought on by trauma. Absolutely. Um, Leah, my fibro doesn't have a distinct start point that I remember. I've been in pain since I was a child. I went through many dozens of tests over the years. Finally, growing pains didn't work anymore. Yeah. Um, I can imagine. I I've heard that so many times over and over that the doctor would say that, a child that's in pain or teenager, oh, it's growing pains, it's growing pains. I'm not a doctor, so I don't really know if that's a thing, but I don't know. So, hey, there's Barb, SBTV Tattoo Warrior. I'm listening, I'm driving, so everyone needs to be smiling. I'm smiling now that I see you. I'm smiling. Miss Sunrise Dawn. If that's how the LAPD acts with dozens of cameras rolling, I shudder to think how they act when there aren't any cameras. Good point. Absolutely good point. Hey, Erica, I just moved back home to the Cincinnati area from Plymouth, Vermont, Maryland, uh, Maryland. When I found out that's where you were, I was so bummed not to know that before moving. Plymouth, is that in the north? Is that North Country? I'm trying to think. Plymouth, if I've heard of it. It's gotta be a north because I live, on the Massachusetts line, but yeah, we coulda met up. If you're ever in Vermont again, let me know, or even just visiting. Hi, Barb. Everybody saying hi to Barb. Mm, are you just going down? Everybody chatting and supporting each other. I love it. Love it. Oh, hey, Jane Doe. Hey, Jane. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Ginger, oh snap. Fibro can be genetic too. I know my mom has it. I've heard that too. I bet it is. I believe that. Yeah. Yeah, it was depressing. The one I tried, they basically just wallowed in their misery. I have to do everything I can to rise above it, right? Yeah, it was kind of just like give in, and just complain and yeah, wallow in misery. Yeah, it made me feel more miserable. So So, yeah, my point in saying that too is that would be great. There's so many of us that have that. It maybe we could do, a little group or something on chronic illnesses and, chronic pain. I think that would be very beneficial. Really. Julie, I take a lot of naps too. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, honestly, sometimes, but I've kind of gotten over it because I was like, I like, even with these streams, I'm on, kinda late at night and early in the morning because I don't sleep. I sleep usually, like, 2 to, 6 or 7, so I'm up, and then I take a nap, and that's how I function. But it's funny with the dirty stay-ups, they start at 2 a.m. my time. For a week, I was staying up to watch them, but I was realizing it was really messing with me because I just have that clock where I've gotta fall asleep by 2, you know? So, I just catch the replays. Yeah. Yeah, that was really young to have it, definitely. Alright, just, going through. Growing pains as a child were awful. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried Lyrica. I know it helps a lot of people. I guess it just, kinda scared me because I already took some things that I think kinda contributed to me gaining weight, and I'm afraid of, like, the swelling in the feet and the legs, but it doesn't happen to everybody. I guess I could try it, but I don't know. I just haven't yet. I've tried it feel like I've tried everything else. So, I just seem to be sensitive to things. Right, so that comment, "My trauma specialist saw fire from my eyes. They got worried. I told them that's too late. I put fuel in my head. Uh, DM now, it's all over, baby." Okay. Not sure. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it sounds pretty wild. Yeah. I hope everything's okay. My painting makes me manage pain and yes, CPTSD better. Yeah, I believe that. Crocheting has been that way for me. Definitely. Yeah. Corinne, I'm very worried about my daughter's getting it. Yeah, I'm worried about my daughter as well. I hear you. Definitely hear you. I love naps even though I never feel better after waking up from them. I hear you. Yeah, it takes me a while to wake up. I usually, when I first wake up, my legs don't really want to work. I get stiff and sore, and that's why I don't sleep, as long as I like to. But um, my head's a little, I get the brain fog and all that. It is really tough. It is. I guess how I manage it is like I said, stretching, breathing, doing things that that calm me, like crochet. I'm the I'm the dang queen of napping. Good, I don't feel as bad now. I don't feel as bad. And that's a good point is, just doing, self-care, right? And doing what works for you. I think that's, it's all an individual thing. And if you need to nap, take a nap. It's all about, self-care, and there are a lot of, trauma survivors in this community. And I think that's why we, gravitate towards the ex-Scientology community. I know for me, because I can relate, and I also have, compassion and empathy because I've been there to a degree, and I think all of us have something, right? Susan P, we miss you at Night, Maryland. I almost made it last night, but then I feel bad if I say hi, and then I want to stay, and then I just know it's going to mess up my sleep. So I did stay for a little while the other night, I think 2 nights ago. So one sec, just gonna grab some water. Jen, Auntie, uh, Aunt Nini Hobbs, is that how it is? Is that how to say it? I think I have fibromyalgia. Pain tends to occur whenever I'm stressed or not sleeping, or when it's too cold or too rainy out. Yeah. Is it all over your body? Does it feel muscular? Um, I do have some osteoarthritis too, but it almost feels like arthritis in the muscles. And it's like, for me at least, it can be head to toe. You know, some days my legs are worse than others. Some days it's in my arms. Also, the like pressure points. If Duncan comes by and just like taps me on the shoulder, I'm like, oh, oh, that hurts. So there's certain like parts of my waist will hurt, if they're touched, but it's just this overall, I guess you call it like malaise, but those are things that definitely make it worse for me. Stress being number 1, yes, and of course, the doctor and rheumatologist will say, "Oh, you need to reduce stress, you need to avoid stress." It's hard to in this day and age, so and that's something I really came to the conclusion the other day. I took a full day off, I just, like, stayed in bed pretty much all day, needed, like, a mental health day, and yeah, I mean, this space can be stressful and triggering. That's why you have to really, take care of yourself and know, just listen to your body, listen, to yourself. And I'm learning to do that. Corinne, I was in a codependency group, no more group, and Oh, Codependency No More group, and it was really depressing. Yeah, I get it. It can be. It can be. Chrissy Newton, I have broken sleep myself. People that are as empathetic as us need to take time to help rest our bodies. I agree. I agree. And I think it's good that we can talk about these things, guys, because yeah, I didn't have an agenda today. I just was like, whatever's on your mind. And I guess this is what's on, a lot of people's minds with the weather changes and a lot of, stressful things going on. I think it's a good thing to talk about. And yeah, you're empathic. Yeah, empathetic. Need to take time. Yep. I totally agree with that. And um I want to ask you guys something that, those with chronic conditions, chronic pain. Have you had trouble with people just not understanding? I'm very fortunate that my husband, Duncan, is so understanding. He really is. He's been just, super supportive and just really loving about it and accommodating to me. And he knows that I'm not just trying to take advantage of him if I need help, But, um, there's been people in my life and unfortunately relatives that you can't just be like, can't distance yourself from them. But yeah, it's been like, "Why can't you do that? Oh, what do you need a net for? What?" And like trying to get me to do things. It's like, "Well, use it or lose it," And I'm like, "Honey, I lost it a long time ago." Like, just stop, And it's especially if they're younger than me too. And so it's been really hard to stick up for myself and just say, "No, I can't. I can't." And just knowing what I can handle physically, but also even mentally and emotionally. I have to guard that as well. So I just wanted to put that out there too. If you've had that experience of people just not understanding, because it's not like I'm hobbling around with a broken leg. It's not like I have something outer that they can see. You look fine. You look fine. What's wrong? What do you mean? What do you mean? You know? So it's hard when they can't see it. So just going down the line here. Audiobooks. That's a great idea. Amber June. Yeah. I need to get some more audiobooks. I had all the OG audiobooks. Which they were great, I'm not taking away from that, but yeah. I sleep 4 to 5 hours every night, then the pain makes me wake up. Yep, same here. No naps during the day, they mess up my schedule. Oh, I can't live on 4 hours of sleep. That's too hard. I do need naps. I skip sometimes, but then the next day I really, really need a nap. Absolutely. Ginger OSAP? That's my problem. I have severe CPTSD right now, and the meds have made me gain the most weight in my life to the point I don't leave the house but for counseling. I wish I could quit meds. Yeah, I understand that. Tina. Hey, Tina McBride. Great to see you. Hello, hello. Uh, NJS55. Love napping. Yeah, love napping. Yeah. And another thing that I have noticed, just getting to know so many of you is that a lot of people either work from home or can't, get out much or don't, especially like with the I think we can say pandemic now, right? With that, it kind of changed um how a lot of us, operate and live as far as, being online more and things like that. And, I don't leave the house as much as I probably should or would like to. And um I think that it's I did a couple of streams on this. Not only, the physical aspect of people with chronic illness, and that's what a lot of people have that, are on a lot of the streams watching a lot of SPTV because they're home, right? And so I think that's something that, if a lot of people have that, I think it's something to talk about and relate to. And also just the social aspect of it. Um I've heard people say, "Oh, these parasocial relationships, like looking down." I don't want to mention Discord, but I have seen back when I was actually reading this stuff. Now I don't care. I don't read it. I deleted it. But it was kind of this like, well, looking down, their nose at people that actually, have forged relationships. But the thing is, they're like up all night chatting on there. So isn't that the same thing? I don't know. But anyways, I think also it, like I said, the physical aspect, but also the social and mental aspect of it is people do depend on this community a lot. And I think it's good to branch out and talk about whatever's on your mind sometimes. So Joe DeSeppo. Hey Joe. Hey Joe. um Nothing to be embarrassed about. Napping is good for you. Many cultures have a nap in the middle of the day. Some scientists think humans evolved to originally. Um, since we all come from Africa. That makes sense. Yeah, I my doggies, they take a nap between about 3 and 5, and we try to as well. Duncan's got into naps too, and he does a lot of physical activity. And the puppies, I mean, if what's good for the fur babies is good for us, right? They know when nap time is. They get all nestled. So cute. Chrissy Newton. I make wall hangings from scrap yarn and pottery, painting. I make jewelry. I want to make you something cute. Oh my goodness. I make jewelry while I watch you. Well, you know what? I like jewelry. I mean, I like what they call it costume jewelry. I have so much of it from working at JC Penney's. I worked in the jewelry department. And yeah, I would love for that. Yeah, you can email me at coffeeculturecrafts.com. That would be awesome. And I would definitely show it off. Totally. Leah, I tried Lyrica and it made me gain a bunch of weight. I was 19, 20, and that was not an acceptable trade for me. I have a cocktail of other things that doesn't fix it, but it does help manage. I understand. Yeah, well, there's no cure for fibromyalgia. But Lyrica is also used to treat depression too. Helped a lot for me. Yeah, it's whatever works for the individual. Oh, Milady Venom. Oh, right. I like that name. That's funny. Hello, my lovelies. Sending psychic hugs till they hurt. For all you that want one, yes. And for all you that don't, all right then. That was a great message. I love that. Yes, we are all work in progress. Absolutely. Ginger O snap. Absolutely. Christina, and we should have a craft show with pictures one day too. Absolutely. Yeah. I've been showing craft pictures. I showed a is it was it a drawing? I'm not sure what you used. It was in the picture. Um, a sketch or something that Maya did. Oh my God, she's so amazingly talented. If you haven't seen that, you got to go back and look at it. It showed the picture and a bunch of fur babies too, but of me, in this little studio, and she did such an amazing job. So talented. Yeah, the fibro gives me stress. That's a good point, Gretchen, because you know the doctor would say like, are you depressed? Are you depressed? I'm like, well, being in pain all the time is pretty depressing. Pretty stressful. Yeah, are you under stress? Well, yeah, because I'm in pain all the time. That makes sense. Yeah, gaining weight, and that's why I haven't really wanted to try it at all. And I really appreciated Aaron talking about, how, he has, like, a kind of a night binging thing because I can do that, like, I can go all day without eating, and then I'll eat at night and then, lay on it, and that I know that's not healthy, trying to change it, but I get up in the morning, I'm not really hungry, I don't feel like eating, I'm just like, "Whatever," and then I just forget, and then, like, now it's afternoon, I've had just coffee and tea, I don't know, um, I don't know, I guess I should, but then I eat at night, and that's not good, and I'm glad that, he was sharing that because, it's definitely, something that a lot of people struggle with, and for me, like, the night eating, and I'll be honest with you guys, I was, like, thinking about that last night with, Aaron, somebody had asked if he got enough to eat as a kid, and he didn't quite understand it at first, and then he's like, "I didn't know why you're asking me that," and then he's like, "Wait a minute, it's because I'm hoarding food." Like, now that I was deprived as a kid or whatever, didn't have the type of food that I liked, or felt like I was poor or whatever. Now he's like, "Yeah, I can see how I would, kinda do that." And because I was like, "Yeah, that's it," because I was in the background, I was starting questions for him, and I was like, "Yeah, that's it." He's like, "Oh, it's in Maryland, okay." But yeah, that's why I started that because I thought it was, a really smart observation and possibly a correlation, like a good point to make. And, I think about that too with me. Um, as a kid, sometimes I didn't even know where my next meal was coming from. Sometimes I didn't know where I was even going to sleep that night from age 5 to 9. And then, in the foster home, it was a lot of kids. And yeah, it was sometimes hard to, um, to function without a lot of food. And then in the cult, that was extreme. That was major extreme, um, extreme with the fasting and all that. And, yeah, so I like food. Food doesn't like me, but yeah, it's definitely an issue, and that's probably something else, um, that we can talk about sometime as well. So, Joel McQuain, comment, from listening to all of you in the chat that have so much pain, I am blessed to not have that. But I also see that all of you are strong. You're good examples for the rest of us. Bless you. Thank you for that, Joel. Really appreciate that. Julie, yeah, stress and anxiety are number one for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Purple light, purple light. Napping is a cultural norm in many countries. I've read where we're actually more designed to sleep in segments, but that sleeping in long stretches became more the norm with the industrial age. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, how can you get anything done if you're up and down? Right. That's, yeah, the whole, being productive. But I like naps. I like naps. Ginger ale snap. I forced myself to sleep on my bad days. I tell myself at least my body and mind can heal while I'm sleeping. Yeah, sometimes I call naps like a timeout. Like I cry myself to sleep, or like I just need a timeout. I just need to check out for a little while and regroup, energize and recharge, And you're right. Sometimes it's your mind that needs it even more than your body. I agree. Um, comment, the cat with the tongue not fitting where he is sitting is 35 pounds. Oh my God. Vet checked, special urinary diet. Okay. He's just an enormous cat. All right. He thinks he's a golden retriever too. He's precious. Does he have a name? Oh my God. I love that. All right. Just going down. Miss Sunrise Dawn, I've had arthritis in my hands for a while. I'm pretty sure it's moved to my hips. It's getting to where it's painful to walk some days. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. And when you look up like how to manage arthritis, it's pretty much saying to use the joints and to walk and everything. Yeah, I had CT year or two, a couple years ago. I remember it was around Christmas for something else, for some, unrelated pain, but they said they saw a lot of arthritis in my hips and my spine. So, yeah, not surprised. Susan P. Yes, my family does not really understand my pain or my depression. Yeah. So this was the answer to my question. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Well, we understand each other, right? Good. Yes, I have. My husband and mom are very supportive yes, very blessed. Yeah, my husband's very supportive, and my kids too. They totally understand. They're really, really good about it. Mm. Little me comment. I'm sorry that I kind of started the direction of this chat with my ouchiness, but my heart is also happy that there are so many of us that understand and care. We might be ouchy, but we are fab. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't let it drag me down. And I feel like I've slowed down a lot, but I just keep doing things that I can do that make me happy, like doing this YouTube channel. So, yeah, I think that it's what Serge said last night about making lemonade. Even if you only have lemon rinds to work with, you make lemonade, right? So I think that's what we're doing. And it doesn't help for me to just be like, oh, what was me? Oh, some of those groups are just so depressing. And so yeah, I just want to focus on things that are good. I think it's good to talk about, things and maybe get some tips or just relate to each other because yeah, there's a lot of people that have chronic pain, chronic fatigue, illnesses. And yeah, we can maybe help each other through it. So, yeah, a lot of sleep disorders, meniscus. We're out talking about all of our aches and pains, sending everybody love. Yeah, sending you all love. Mhm. Pigs. Pigs is pigs. You are all correct. People who don't have chronic pain don't understand what they can't see. Sleepless nights because of intense pain or heart. Absolutely agree. Absolutely. Julie Markham. When you have a disability that people can't see, they are very judgmental, even doctors. I've had a bad experiences with doctors. I did too, especially early on, you know, because I felt like they just thought I was making it up. And then when I just you know me, guys, anyone that does know me knows that I do this is like, something trigger me, sets me off and I'll just cry. And I'm like, oh, but uh when I finally saw a rheumatologist and he just looked me in the eye, he said, first thing I want to say is that I believe you, you know. And I was like, oh, finally, after 9 months of being a pincushion, that somebody finally believed me that it was real, you know. Right. People can't see it, they think you're fine. Yeah. I like this, Erica. Ironically, as lazy as I look, I'm working so hard internally all of the time. I know we all are. Yeah. We just do what we can. We just do what we can do, right? Doing our best. It's all we can do. Yeah, I hear you guys. Well, we're just here to support each other. Um, Here we go. Duchess Diana. It's a good point. Comment. I think a parasocial relationship is better than no relationship at all. It's helped me a lot. Yeah, I'm not definitely not discounting that. I feel exactly the same way. I do. I've um, made a lot of good and lasting friendships on here. Um, so the comment, Marilyn, exactly why I thankful for your channel, your house. We may all share and love. Yeah, yeah. That's why, I kinda named it, like, Coffee, Cults, and Crafts, because like, I just felt like it would be kind of like a cozy, we're having well, I have tea today, but we're having coffee and tea or whatever together and just hanging out and talking about things. We talk about some, tense things, and we talk about funny things, and we just talk about life, and I love that. And, um, it's been a very intense week. And I appreciate all of you that have really bore with me and helped me through this process. I really, like I said in the stream last night, I didn't really know what to do about the situation that I was in. And I was like, I gotta cry out for help, like I need help. I need to talk about this because I didn't know what to do except for make it public and just say, hey guys, what do you think? Like and I couldn't even put my finger on what was happening. Um, and now I realize what it was. And yeah, I just want to move on and learn from, my experiences. So yeah. Gretchen only. The YouTube family is great because sometimes in-person friends are hard to maintain. I know my fellow fibro folks can understand this. Absolutely. Absolutely true. Yep. It is hard to be able to get out and um maintain those relationships and also like I feel like nobody really understands not nobody, but a lot of my real life friends, um, they don't wanna talk about cults all the time, and they don't it's so hard to explain to them if they haven't been in this space or any other, space where they've studied about cults or for the longest time, it was hard for me to even tell, people that I was meeting, people that I knew back way back when that I went to school with. They're like, "Where have you been for 25 years?" And I'm like, well, what do I say? I was in a cult? Yeah, it's tough. So I really love this space, this online community, to be able to talk about things and nobody judges you. I like that a lot. Tamer June, I eat at night as well. I'm trying to my best, but my body doesn't really accept food till evening, night. At least I'm eating something. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my heart goes out to all of you that are sharing your stories. I'm glad you feel like you can share. I think it's a good thing because even though, we talk a lot about Scientology and cults and cult abuse, I think that it's important to be able to express what's going on in your life. I'm really interested in that. So I like having these kind of free form Q&As, like what's on your mind kind of streams. I like checking in, right? Like a mental health check-in. I like those. Julie McGuire, 708. Good to see you. Uh, Aaron realizing the food connection was something that might have come out in therapy, seeing him have an AHA moment. Oh, aha moment. Yes. Aha moment was so good. Yeah. Yeah. I just thought it was just um so just sweet and just adorable that he came out and he was just like, "Hey guys, this is what's going on." He was totally honest and asked people's input. I just thought that was adorable. That's adorable. Yeah. Very yeah, I feel like we all bonded over poop. A lot of poop talk. I have the dung heap. Yeah, that's so funny. We should do why not? We'll do some of these little overlays just for fun. Just for fun. We'll do a dung heap for Aaron and a Marlene. Everybody drink. I love this, like having a Rodney cup right under her name because that is so funny because she'd be horrified to see this. What I crochet now. And it almost looks like a middle finger right now. I just love it. Oh, and of course, in honor of our friend Doug, I have been thinking about him so much lately, guys, so much. And I've been talking to Marisa when we get time, and I did 2 streams with her last week, and yeah, um, we always kind of, ponder it like, "Wow, what would he be saying right now? What would he be thinking?" I can only imagine. I think, knowing him, as much as I did, I think he would have a lot to say, and I think he would be happy that the second gens are finally, getting a voice and taking action and standing up for themselves and talking about things, and that what he called the controlled opposition isn't in power anymore. So, so cheers to that. Cheers to Doug. I love it. All right. Asen, comment. We all are damaged, but these chats are the gold that holds us all together, like the Japanese kitsune method. I'll have to look that up. Sounds good to me. Yep. So Maya, seems like everyone in the chat needs some spare parts. Yeah. Together we make a whole, right? That's funny. Yes, people judge the invisible. Absolutely. I'm just going down the line, trying to catch up a little bit. Hey, Carrie May. Hey, welcome. New to your channel all the way from the UK. I love that. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Duchess Diana, I thank you too, Marilyn. I'm always so happy to hear you talk. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love to talk to you guys. Oh, there you are. Corkulopicus. Haven't seen you in a couple days. Good morning-ish. Right. Yeah. It's 12:28 p.m. here, but it's still morning in a lot of the US. Yes, free Bob Ferris. Absolutely. Absolutely. MJ, diagnosed with MS 12 years ago, completely understand the being woken up by leg cramps. Hugs to everyone living with chronic pain or illness. Yes. Sending hugs. Yeah, we can support each other. It's I really try to just, think positive, but it's also, it really is a thing. You can't I can't just ignore it, but I don't want to let it, define me. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like I said with those some of those support groups, they didn't really feel very, very supportive. It was just depressing. And yeah, like someone in the chat said earlier, it's like wallowing in misery is not the way to go. Not fun. Oh, Purple Groovy 69. Marilyn, I get so tickled every time you take a sip out of your cup, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I do have these in the merch shop, guys. I just love it. I know that was a happy accident. Happy accident. Joel McCoy, everybody needs somebody that they can talk to, somebody to open up their ears and let their feelings out. Yeah, feelings flow, right? Be that person. Kindness is a blessing for all. Absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. Yeah, my body accepts food at all hours. There we go. That's so funny. Mhm. Okay, it's going online. Julie, thank you for giving us a safe space, Marilyn. You're very welcome, and I will fight for that. I really will. And I think that part of the reason why I was so just I got furious, guys, because I just couldn't seem to get through somebody's head that I did not want to be censored. I didn't want to be silenced. I didn't want to be discreet. I don't want to be I'm not discreet. And I try to be kind, but I feel like I was fighting for, this channel to be what it is, because that's how I feel it like it's grown into, is that it's grown into a place that we can come and be ourselves and talk about things and not feel like we're, having to be in some lockstep of this, like this is the way you have to think, this is the way you have to behave, this is the way you have to feel. And no, because you know where they tell you that? In cults, and we're not in a cult. So that's how I feel about that. Yep. That's just Diana. I'm actually not in pain anymore after 20 years. Well, that's good. I can't seem to get over the depression that formed around it. I hear you. Just take care of yourself and whatever works for you, whatever, talk to your doctor or therapist, and definitely sending hugs and good vibes, because I know how it feels. Definitely. Destiny. Hey, Destiny, great to see you. I cried the first time a doctor believed my pain. No one else did. It made me feel like I wasn't crazy or not trying hard enough. The relief of being believed made a huge difference. Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm gonna write some of these things down. Um, because I definitely want to explore this more, because I think it's very fitting inappropriate for the space that we're in because this is a community of trauma survivors and having you know physical manifestations of the trauma really honestly plague some of us in my case and in a lot of your cases. I think it's definitely something to talk about because it has been hard to talk about um, for me in other spaces. So being believed, yeah, I'm gonna write some things down here and kind of ponder and muse about it, and we can maybe do some streams about it. I think it's a good idea. Cinderella, Cinderella, Cinderella. I believe as a child you were spared a tragedy because God had bigger plans for you. Thank you. Um, you know, you know now why. You are a great safe space. Today, a sub just started a convo and it blossomed. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I think that was what was meant to be talked about, right? That's how I feel. Yeah. Whatever's on your mind. Duchess Diana, it is crazy. I have practically no family, and the family I have doesn't support me. It's so hard going at it alone and not really knowing how. Sorry, I vented out. No, not at all. I'm glad you did. We're just there's no right or wrong thing to say. Just say how you feel, and we're here for each other, right? We are like a family, but we can. And that used to be really triggering for me to say. And I've explained why recently several times, but now I'm able to say it because then I think about it as I can choose. I can choose my family, you know? So then it doesn't feel so like, suffocating, right? Like we're all in the family, keep it all in the family. That's how abuse gets covered up too, right? He said, I think Doug would say, I told you so. He did. He did tell us so. He did tell us so. And I did start to go back and it's been hard listening to seeing my friend, our friend Doug again. But he has so much to say and I really, want to hear it. And in hindsight, in the perspective we have now, I bet it's gonna be, very fascinating as I dig more into it. I've stopped short of thinking about doing any reaction videos to his videos because I feel like I can't do them justice, and I don't and again, the triggering thing, I don't wanna trigger anyone, but I definitely think that his message it was and is still very, very important, and, if we can carry it on in some way, I think that we'd be honoring him. So, alright, sorry, I'm just going, "Oh, love you too, honey." Liz Ferris, love you, sweetheart. So good to see you in here. Great to see you. Everybody saying hi to the fabulous Liz. Yes. Oh, Yadira. Hey, Yadira. Good to see you. I don't know why. I gotta confess something. Whenever I say your name, I have the Shakira song, like Shakira, Shakira. Oh baby, what is it? Hips don't lie. I always have to get that in my head because when I say Yadira, I think Shakira, Shakira. Yeah. I don't know. Why did I even say that out loud? But that's what I think of when I see your name is hips don't lie. Oh boy, I'm gonna get it for this one. I just say shit that comes in my head. What can I say? Everything. Um, Cinderella's glass slipper. We got Cinderella's glass slipper. Love it. Marilyn, you are strong and beautiful. No one should try to silence you. Keep on going, girl. Thank you very much. And I will. And we're not going to shut up, right? Never shut up. And Liz, I am so excited. One more week? Liz Ferris and Liz Gale and Oh No Nora and who else? Well, Lara will definitely be there. Alicia, Degraded Daughter. Who else? Well, of course, Serge will be there. Literally, Surgeon, literally Michael. And I'm not sure if Aaron's going again. That would be awesome. Yeah. Duchess Diana, I wish I knew why are these support groups, the parasocial, better than the regular support groups. H here, Tommy, Reese, and more are more supportive than the others. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I don't know, but it seems to be true for me as well. Yep, me as well. Yeah, everyone's relating. I really appreciate this. I think, yeah, this was, I guess, what was meant to talk about today. So, mm, Carrie May, it took years to get my daughter diagnosed with autism and her medical stuff. We have a great supportive doctors, and I try to be positive for her whilst battling my own health problems. Yeah, tough. Yeah. I just hope that, this conversation has helped. It really has helped me to know, number one, I'm not alone, and also that there's hope because I know that there are ways to care for yourself, to realize that you're worthy, that if people don't understand, that's okay because you know how you feel and you know what you need. Or you at least, you're finding what you need, right? And take care of yourself first. Absolutely. Just Diana, you have family here. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're here for each other. Definitely. Well, guys, you're all so amazing and supportive to each other. Sending hearts, Acupunk. Hey, thank you for being here. So good to see you, dear. Don't lie. Call me Shakira anytime. Okay. I love her. She's Colombian, and I'm a quarter Colombian as well. All right. I love it. That's amazing. Okay. I can I'll have to listen to the song because, I was in the was she from the '90s? When was that song written? Probably later on, but I don't know if I was in the cult or not, but I heard it, like, um, on the radio or in a store or something, and I was like, "I like that song," so I looked it up. I put it in my phone, but I don't have it, like, memorized or anything. I'll have to look it up. I love Shakira. Shakira and J-Lo, what are they like? Late I think J-Lo's in her 50s. I think she's my age. I'm 53, but, Shakira's getting up there too, and remember it was the last year or the year before, they did the halftime, show, the Super Bowl, and oh my god, they're amazing and gorgeous and just powerhouses at 50-ish years old. So impressed. Yep. A girl. Hey, a girl. Good to see you. Marilyn, I loved you since Doug. I love you for that forever. Thank you so much. Yeah, we miss our friend Doug, and he has done so much, to bring people together. It's just what burns my biscuits, guys? Burns my biscuits that, he was accused of, being like, dividing and he was, like, just being, like, I guess we call it, like, dissension, like, because he called things out, and he did criticize not only Scientology, but ex-Scientologists that were acting like Scientologists, and trying to control the narrative, and trying to silence people, and he has, really his message and his persona and how he lived really resonated with so many people, real people, you know? So, yeah, I'm just really still inspired, by him to this day. 2000s, okay, I'm gonna look it up. Well, I was in the cult to 2007, and then I didn't really start listening to the radio for a while. When my kids got a little older. Yeah. Yeah, weren't they? Shakira and J.Lo were on fire. I wonder if you can find, like, probably on YouTube, they'd have a clip of that. I was so impressed, and I liked this halftime show with Usher. He's still got it. He's gotta be, what is he, like, 45 or something? Yeah, and he was roller skating around. Amazing. Yeah, he's gotta be in his mid-40s, I think. Yeah, that was a good one too. I like R&B. I like it. Mhm. Doug saw the light before others. Yep, absolutely. This parasocial group kicks ass. It does. Hey, Rio for life. Hey, Kim. Good to see you, honey. Great to see you. Creepy B. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh, that's how it goes? Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't think I can do this. Let's say, Shakira, Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. Oh, sorry. It went, the thing went up. So be wise and keep on reading the signs on my body. Yeah, okay. Why my the hips don't lie. For how the rest of it goes, but yeah, Shakira, Shakira. Okay, now when I see you, I'm gonna say, Yadira, Yadira. I love it. Don't mind me. Yes. Oh, sure, he's a great roller skater. I was hoping he would do that, but I didn't think he actually would. I didn't know he roller skate. Well, I guess a lot of people do, but yeah. Oh, Marlene Sweeney giving me my money back. Thanks. Thank you, Marlene Sweeney. Yeah, I gave that Marlene Sweeney a lot of money, so if I get it in 99-cent increments, that's fine too. I love it. Oh my god. I love it when Marlene Sweeney or Burnt Biscuit pops up. It just does my heart good. Oh my god, she's here. Now the chat's going wild. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes, Marlene Sweeney, because she earned it. Oh god. You are singing on the cruise. I will do some karaoke, of course, but you know who needs to be singing is Cricket, Chow Yun Smut. She has a voice. She blow the rafters off the place. Or well, we don't want to sink the ship, but she her voice is absolutely amazing. Oh no. I don't even know how to make a short, honestly. Kelly did one for me. I don't know if you've seen it. I bet most people have seen it. But you can check out my short if you want. Yeah, I was singing. Oh, thank you for the applause. Thank you for the applause. Oh, Zena Marlene. Okay, let's do one more. And then it's been an hour and 45, so I gotta wind down here. Let's do a Zena Marlene. Yes, Zena Marlene. Am I blurry? I'm blurry. That better? Oh, what is happening with this camera? So I'll just look at the last few. All right. Hey, Terry Ray, great to see you. Hey, it's been a while. Nice to see you. And Lene, hey Lene, good to see you. Yeah. Erica, question. Where can I find the cruise info? By the way, I want to go, but I can't find it in the Facebook group. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay. I got a banner. It is, and I'm still blurry. I don't know what is happening, guys. It's just not wanting to stop being blurry. There it goes. Okay. All right. I have a banner. I gotta find it. It's Chow Yun Smart, but I just wanted to show you how to spell it. Going down, going down. I know I have it somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oh, wait. This one. Okay. chowyunsmut@gmail.com. And that's Cricket with 2 T's at the end. And you can email her and she will email you the information. And she said that the cabins are going fast. So if you really want to go, act soon. Definitely. Question, do you know if Denver Steve is on what? On YouTube? I um I don't know. I really don't know. I did hear from him about a week ago. He said hi. But I don't know if he's planning on doing any streams. I know he was just taking a break. So I think he's still around. Oh, good. Burnt Biscuit. This chat is going so great that I figured I wasn't needed here today. I know, but I just missed you. Thank you. No, we're doing good. We don't need any burnt biscuits. Oh, you saw my short? It was definitely out of my comfort zone, but it was part of my therapy, back when, in the summer when things were getting heated with the troll, and, Kelly and I would send these little silly videos back and forth. We would write lyrics, and then that's how, like, ZDK was born because I was like, "You gotta do some of these," and, she started that ZDK thing and just it's taken off, and then the other day she did one for me on Valentine's Day 'cause, she said, she didn't like that somebody made me cry, so she she did that. It was just so cute. I think is that a Lady Gaga song? She can sing anything. Kelly's just so talented, amazing, and she did, like, layers of harmony and awesome. Yes, contact Chow Yun Smile ASAP, definitely. Yes, Denver Steve-O. Yeah, we miss Denver Steve-O. Yeah, he said it was okay. Oh, is he okay? Yeah. Yeah, I asked him how he was feeling, and he said, "Yeah, about the same," regrouping and taking care of himself. Yeah. Yeah. I hope he'll be back soon. All right, guys. Corinne says, "Gotta run. Thank you for this chat and the welcome feeling." I second that. Thank you so much for this chat. This was great, guys, and, I I'll probably see you tomorrow, but it's so good to hang out with you guys today, and have a great day, and bye. Bye now.